Thanks for visiting Phil Beever Golf. I hope you enjoyed your lesson, and what I want to do now is give you a short video recap of what you learned today. Thanks again and best of luck.
Hi Adam, nice to catch up with you today. I haven't seen you for a little while, obviously through the winter and everything. I know you're busy with work, but looking forward to the start of 2016 for you and moving in the right direction. On the left is your first swing of the day, and you'll see we talked about a few things, but we're going to work on your takeaway at some point in the swing because we can see your club is what we call too far behind you. I want to get your club head a bit more there, so it's a bit more in front of you, but at the moment we're going to leave that alone. To the top of your swing, quite like this. We also talked about everything. A lot of positions were good here. Left arm is across your chest, which I like. Right elbow is pointing down, which is good, but club head, I want to get a bit more on that line at some point, but like I said, we'll leave that alone. That's not really why the ball is going to the high and right at the moment. From there, as we start down, you'll see your first move is very shoulder orientated. Your strongest part of your body is your arms and shoulders at the moment, and you tend to just turn hard with the shoulders, which causes the club, as you can see here, come over the top a bit, so we can see your shaft there. I know it's a little bit dark, but is in that frame there, so you can see it's almost cutting through your neck. I wanted to get the club a little more behind you and cutting through your right forearm, and also you can see if I draw a different colour line on your left arm as well, which is on the same line as that, you can see your left arm is not matching your feet line. So if I draw a line on your feet, it's in a different line, only slightly, but enough to not be in the right position. If we look at the swing on the right, after you fix this, you can see takeaway and backswing still the same, but you can see as you start down here, as you make a really good job of this, trying to get the club a little bit more behind you, and you can see there, just go back one frame, really good. Look at that, that left arm there is definitely parallel with your feet, which is perfect. Didn't draw that very straight. Perfectly parallel with your feet, and you can see the shaft definitely cuts through your right forearm. So that's what we worked on today, and that was fantastic. Now, like I said to you today, you tended to, once you worked on that position and got it in that slot here on this swing here on the right, you was tending to lose everything massively high and right, and even onto the ninth fairway, which was fine, because if we look back at this swing on the left, because of the position you're in there, you're going to have to hold the club face open to sort of try and hit the ball fairly straight. And you can see here, club face for you is quite open there, and then coming through again up to this position here, there's still got a little bit too much loft from the position you was in. So if we match that club face now to this swing here on the right, we can see that coming down into impact, great lines there, but the club face was still too open. It's a little bit blurry there, but you can just about see the face of club faces at that line. Then second part we worked on was really trying to get the hands to work, and the thing with you is that you tend to grip it a little bit too tight, as we know, but also once I got you swinging it halfway back, so starting halfway back in the swing, do you remember I was holding your right shoulder back with my hand and just allowing you to flick the club. You need to really add some hand action into this swing, soft grip, and allow the club to flip, and that will get the ball trying to come back in your little soft draw that you want, which will hit the ball much lower and longer, and you saw a couple of them tonight, and I think that is definitely the way to go with you. Some other bits were tidy up at another point, Adam, but main course for today was to get you hitting it a lot straighter and lower. Really like this swing on the right, doing some good jobs. We'll work on some other bits at another time, but just break it up. Start your practice sessions at the range trying to get this little loop or getting the club dropping down here, because that is textbook. We'll want to do that for the rest of our life. And then once you get that, well, even if all the shots are going right, you'll strike it really well. Then you can, second part of the range session, you can try and get them balls drawing back, and that's just really from you at the moment, with your hand action, just getting the club to release. Like a tennis racket, if your ball bounced up at you, you'd release the racket. And like we talked about football, which I've talked about with a few clients before, if you had a football here and wanted to kick it in the top left hand corner, your foot would go around the ball to put that sort of spin on it, just the same as a golf ball. Hope that helps, Adam, and I'll speak to you soon. Well, I hope that helps, and if you have any questions or you're finding a move particularly difficult, please contact me on the numbers on this page or via my email address, philbeaver@hotmail.co.uk. Many thanks.